Secretary of Transportation Pete Buttigieg is on the road. He's championing the president's $2 trillion infrastructure plan. The wide-ranging plan targets everything from flood control projects, improving broadband and supply chains to transportation. This also includes high-speed rail. The long-standing $20 billion plan to connect Houston and Dallas could see a boost.
I'm particularly excited about what we're going to do for roads, 20,000 miles of highway upgraded, what we're going to do for bridges, 10,000 bridges upgraded. But I think Texas has shown the nation why you can't talk about infrastructure without talking about things like energy too.
$100 billion will go to improve power grids. The overall $2 trillion would largely be funded by increasing the corporate tax rate. But critics say now is not the time as the economy is struggling to recover from the pandemic.